Hi, I'm James Hinchcliffe, not Charlie Kimball and not J.R. Hildebrand.
At 24 years old, American J.R. Hildebrand is part of the next generation of the IZOD IndyCar series.
I'm 23 years old. I'm not 23 years old. I wish I was 23 years old still.
I wake up every morning thinking about how I'm going to win the Indy 500. It's Indy 500 or bust. You're here to, take the checkered flag home, and nothing else matters.
Charlie's learned a great deal from me, Mr. Kimball, about how to cheer for a World Series winning baseball team, I do believe. Giants! Yeah!
Half a lap to go, and he's the Indy 500 champion. He hit the wall! He hits the wall, coming out of 4!
J.R. Hildebrand is aching inside.
Whether it was the right thing to do or not was sort of true to what, to me, racing and going fast is all about. There's no way that I'm going to lose this race by jamming on the brakes. I can sort of rest my laurels on at least that I was going for it.
I think the worst moment of last year was having to get in the car immediately after tearing my ACL in like a stupid PR event, because now all of a sudden, like, you see yourself on PTI and they're talking about how, dumbass kid like tore his ACL trying to prove that we're athletes.
When I was a kid, my interest in Indy cars has always just been because they were the fastest cars, period. Like, that was it. That's why I wanted to drive Indy cars. That's why I liked watching Indy cars. That just always stood out, and there was never any question in my mind that that's where I wanted to be. It really separates the National Guard sponsorship from everything else is that we're not really out there representing a product. We're out there representing a group of people. It makes a sponsorship so much more real. Gotta be out there kicking ass and taking names, because that's what these guys are doing every day.
Doesn't James drive like a girl's car or something now?
JR said I drove a girl's car. Didn't he drive a pink car last year?
You have to really fight the anxiety. There's a lot of stuff that's going on, and I think if you can just manage to kind of keep it calm and, keep a cool head on your shoulders, not get too stressed out about everything, that's as big of a feat as anything that goes on in the racetrack.
I was fortunate that I basically followed what is now the Mazda Road to Indy before that was really in place. A couple years later, won the Indy Lights Championship, and that really vaulted me as a young American guy into a position that, the only logical next step was to get an IndyCar. It was a pretty quick ascent, and I'm very fortunate to have been able to do that as quickly as I did.
If there's not fans out here to watch, it's just a bunch of cars going on a racetrack, and so that's definitely cool for us to be able to have that experience.
There you go. It makes us all feel good about kind of what we were able to accomplish last year, and it definitely adds a little bit to the hectic nature of being here.
99% of the people that we bump into just want to see us go out and kick some ass, and that I think is the most important thing.
It's not about coming back and getting redemption or something from last year. This year is about coming back and trying our damnedest to just get back up there and have another shot at it.